If an idea is going to control a population, it should at the very least be scrutinized and subjected to critique moment by moment. This is especially true of an ideology that can be used to exterminate undesirable people in a population. Better yet, such an idea should always be viewed with great suspicion and extreme caution. Adolf Hitler implemented an idea into society that justified the slaughtering of over 6,000 Jews and many other inferior humans as well. Stalin implemented an idea that justified the killing of over 40 million political dissidents who didn't agree with him. And the same with Mao Zedong. He exterminated millions who disagreed with his ideology. Between Mao and Stalin, over 100 million lives perished because of their ideas. What do these regimes have in common? Atheism and its so-called science of evolution, which is used to explain how everything got here without God. More people have been slaughtered and abused because of atheistic doctrines than all other ideas combined. For those who embrace evolution, we live in a world where the fit survive and the fitter rule. We're literally in a contest for whose ideas will rule the world. This isn't about science. This is about who will control the lives of others, who will conquer, and who will tell others how to live. This is about politics. Science is used as a cover-up to give the appearance of legitimacy, but evolution is not science. It's a fairy tale. A story that claims human beings descended from hairy ape-like creatures, the product of mindless chance events that gave rise to life from primordial swamps, which ultimately came from an explosion of nothing. And you might say, from nothing? That's right. Evolutionists say that nothing exploded and produced everything. Most doubt things that are a whole lot more credible than what evolution proposes. Unlike the regimes of Hitler, Stalin, and Mao, the American founders laid the foundation for a country on the belief that God created all men to be equal, in having the freedom to pursue life, liberty, and happiness. This is why America has enjoyed the greatest widespread prosperity among its people than any other culture in human history. In a free society, wrongs can be and have been corrected. And not only that, but government is maximally contained and minimally empowered to ensure those freedoms. In contrast, in populations guided by evolutionary thought, only a few elite rule. These few feed off of those who serve them and pay for their luxuries, their health care benefits, and their retirement. They make laws to control people, to silence those that oppose them, and to give favor to those who secure their power. Here's a very important question to ask. If atheism and evolution are correct, and there's no God, by whose standards will we live? What standard will guide what is lawful and moral? The answer is, whoever gains control of the political system. Might makes right. For most countries, that equates to whoever controls the military. The strongest will rule. This is one reason why evolution should always be subjected to critique. If it's just accepted without question, its flaws and fallacies will never be known or revealed, and our societies will be guided by the airs of a monopolizing fairy tale. Noteworthy is that this ideology fosters fraud and control over how people think in order to preserve its domination as the prevailing and more fit ideology. It censors competing ideas. This is especially evident in the education system right now. The discoveries, rationale, and the adherence for intelligent design are censored, while the unanswerable questions about evolution are not tolerated. Ask anyone in the academic setting who has tried to bring up these issues. Whether you believe God or evolution gave you a brain, you should use it to examine evolution. I did. As an atheist in college, I accepted evolution without question, until I was challenged by a creationist with some points I should have considered if I had been using my brain. As a result, I rejected the theory of evolution. Not only that, but I personally experienced the tactics of censorship, intimidation, and controlled indoctrination as a doctoral student in the natural sciences. Ask yourself, if something is true, why must it resort to such tactics? If more people don't begin to demand that the credibility of evolution be questioned, we might find ourselves pleading for our lives of those few who rule by saying, please, don't kill me.